Okay, I'm going to go through another example. So I'm going to call this example 2. Again, I'm in vertex form. I know that because I have this quantity and it's squared, and then I have a leading coefficient this time other than 1. So my a value in this case is -2. It's the number in front of my group. And -2 tells me I have a vertical dilation of 2, and it is a vertical reflection because of the negative, so it's a reflection over the x-axis. And then the other thing I know from this form is that hk is the vertex. So my vertex in this case is, it's not -1 because it's x minus h, so you have to take the opposite sign. This is 1, and then my k value is -3. So if I wanted to graph this quadratic, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to plot my vertex. So my vertex is going to be at 1, -3. So 1, 1, 2, 3. So my vertex is at 1, -3. And this is going to tell me it opens down because it was reflected over the x-axis. So that means it opens down, or my y values have changed signs. And if I want to find my y-intercept, I would evaluate f of 0, because on the y-axis my x values are 0. So f of 0, I could do -2 times 0 minus 1 squared minus 3. This would be -2 times 1 minus 3, because -1 squared is 1. So this is -2 minus 3, which is -5. So my y-intercept is at 0, -5. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I also could just use my parent function. So my parent function for quadratics, I know is -2, -1, 0, 1, 2. And that's 4, 1, 0, 1, 4. Now, -2, my a value tells me it's a vertical dilation and a vertical reflection. So I could just multiply my y values by -2. This becomes -8. This becomes -2. That was my vertex. This becomes -2. This becomes -8. So here's my vertex, usually at 0, 0. Now my vertex is at 1, -3. So my driving directions say go to the right 1, down 2. So from here I go right 1, down 2. I go, if I want to go the other way, left 1, because it's -1, down 2. Left 1, down 2. Well, I already found that was my y-intercept, so I could have found it either way using my parent function table, or I could have plugged in my y-intercept. I also want another point, so I'm going to go from my vertex, I'm going to go right 2 and down 8. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we'll just sort of eyeball it here. And I also could have gone left 2 and down 8. So that would be over here. And then I just connect the dots in a nice curved parabola shape. So that's a sketch of my graph from vertex form if I have a leading coefficient other than 1.